Welcome to SendLayer, reliable email deliverability made easy. In this video, we're going to show you how to set up your domain with SendLayer on SiteGround. In your SendLayer accounts dashboard, click on the orange Add Domain button at the top of the page. If you've already set up a domain on SendLayer, you won't see this button. Instead, you can click on the Add New Domain option on the left sidebar. On the next page, type in your site's domain, and then click on the Add Domain button. SendLayer will then generate the following types of DNS records for you: CNAME and TXT. Each of these records has a hostname, value, and time to live that is specific for your domain. You'll need to add this information to your domain's DNS settings for each DNS record that SendLayer provides. To do this, you'll need to open a new tab and log into your SiteGround account. Be sure to keep your SendLayer account open on a different tab, as we'll need to go back and forth between them when pasting the new records into SiteGround. On your SiteGround dashboard, click on Websites on the navigation bar at the top of the page. The following page will give you a list of any of the domains that are currently hosted on SiteGround. Click on the Site Tool buttons for the domain that you just added to your SendLayer account. On the next page, click on Domain from the side menu, and then click on the DNS Zone Editor option, where you'll be able to add any new DNS records or manage existing ones. Find the section called Create New Record. This is where you'll add the DNS records that were generated by SendLayer. At the top of the table, you'll see 6 different record options, ranging from an A record to a TXT record. SendLayer generates 4 CNAME records and 1 TXT record, so let's first select the CNAME option and begin adding in our first record. You'll see input fields for a name, time to live, and a field called Resolves To. In the first field called Name, you're going to paste the host name from the first DNS record that SendLayer generated. However, SiteGround will automatically add your domain to whatever record you add in this field. And as you can see, SendLayer creates these records with your domain attached already. When you add a new record to SiteGround from SendLayer, you'll need to remove your domain name. So, as an example, let's add our first CNAME DNS record to SiteGround. When we add this record to SiteGround, we're going to remove the .example.com domain from the record and just leave the SL subdomain. This is what we're going to input in the name field in SiteGround. The next field, time to live, will be set to 5 minutes. Tab back to SendLayer and copy the value for our first record, and then tab back to SiteGround and paste it into the Resolves To field. When you filled in all 3 fields, click on the Create button. You're going to repeat this with the remaining 3 CNAME records and 1 TXT record from SendLayer. When they've all been added, you should see them listed in the Manage DNS Records table in your SiteGround account. When you've finished, go back to SendLayer and check the box labeled "I've added these DNS records and am ready to proceed." Afterwards, click on the Verify DNS Records button. Please note that it can take up to 24 to 48 hours for the DNS changes to propagate. If you'd like to check if your domain has been authorized, you can return to your SendLayer dashboard and click on the Settings tab to find your DNS records under the DNS Records and Settings tab. Once your domain has been authorized, you'll see green check marks next to each of your DNS records. And with that said, you've now successfully set up SendLayer on SiteGround. If you have any questions or concerns, be sure to visit SendLayer.com and check out our documentation page, which has tons of different written resources and step-by-step guides to help you even further. If you need any extra help, you can always visit our contact page and reach out to our support team.